everyone! Welcome back to our video. I'm so happy to see you today. It's me, Teacher Karen. Are you ready to learn more about your rights? That's great! In this video, we'll talk about Lesson 2A. I have rights, free and equal. We all have the right to life, freedom, and safety. Let's get started! Before we start, I want to sing the song that we learned together last time. It would be so much fun if you could sing it with me. Are you ready? Yay! Oh, here we are together, together, together. Oh, here we are together with our happy face. There's Coco and Sarah and Teacher Karen. Oh, here we are together in our happy place. Let's do that again, and this time, you say your name when I point to you, okay? Oh, here we are together, together, together. Oh, here we are together with our happy face. There's Coco and Sarah and Teacher and... Oh, here we are together in our happy place. That was so much fun! Thank you for singing with us. Now I think we're ready to start our lesson. In the last video, I invited you to think of something that you can do to take care of others. Were you able to help anyone in need? That's amazing! Remember Article number 29 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? Article number 29 says that we all have a duty to protect the freedom and rights of others. I hope that we find more opportunities to help others enjoy their rights. Hi, Coco!
Hi, Teacher Karen.
Do you like learning about your rights?
I do. It teaches me about the rights I have.
That's really good. It's important to learn about your rights. In our lesson today, we'll learn more about some of the rights we have that are connected with our needs. We'll learn about them as you read a story about a Joey and a skink.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, do you know what a Joey is?
Is it a baby kangaroo?
It is, and some of them have red hair. Well, do you know what a skink is?
No.
A skink is a lizard with a blue tongue. Isn't that interesting?
Oh, that is so cool.
It is. So are you ready? Listen carefully as I read to you our story.
All right.
The title of our story is A Pet for Josie, the red-haired Joey. Imagine yourself in a faraway grassland in Australia where you find a mama kangaroo with her Joey. I want a pet with red hair, just like mine, Josie said as she tucked a flower over her ear. How would you take care of your pet? Mama kangaroo asked. I would love her and keep her warm in my pouch. I would take her for walks. We could jump and play all day, Josie said. It would take more than that, Mama said. Well, I could feed her grass and seeds and take her to the water hole, Josie said. But where would she live? Mama asked. Right here in the outback with us, Josie replied, smiling as big as any Joey could. Oh, please, Mama. Please, please. What did Josie ask her mama, Coco?
A pet. She wanted a pet.
That's right. She wanted a pet with red hair, just like her. What about you, Coco? What kind of pet would you like?
I would like a pet turtle.
Wow, that's awesome. What about you, friends? What kind of pet would you like? That's really cool. I don't have a pet, but if I could have one, I would want a dog. Well, let's continue our story and see if Josie's mama would let her have a pet. I don't know that living here and sleeping under a bush would do, Mama said. I just want a pet, Josie cried as she stomped one of her big long feet. Okay, what kind of pet would you like? Asked Mama as she rubbed Josie's nose. A cute little red-headed pet, Josie replied. You have a cute little sister that shares my pouch with you. Won't that do? Mama lovingly asked. No, I want a pet. But there are little redheads all over the place. Just look around tomorrow when the sun is shining. Get some sleep now. Josie's mama wasn't quite sure that she's ready to have a pet. What about your mama, Coco? Would she let you have a pet?
I don't know, teacher. Maybe when I'm responsible enough to take care of it.
That's right. Taking care of a pet requires a lot of work, and you need to make sure that the pet gets everything it needs. Let's see if Josie gets the pet that she really wants. The next morning and all through the day, Josie looked around for a pet. She saw plenty of little red-haired Joeys, but no cute, red-headed, curly-haired, blue-eyed, freckle-faced little girls. Could her mother have been confused? Where were all the little girls she was talking about? Did she think Josie wanted a Joey instead? Suddenly, a very noisy something came rumbling through the brush. What could it be? Oh my! There she was, her pet! She looked a little different than Josie expected, but she was still so cute. She was on the back of a very loud scooter, and she was holding onto a big human. Just then, the scooter hit a large crack in the dry desert dirt, and the little girl fell off. Oh dear! She hit the ground hard and began to scream. Josie quickly hopped over to her newfound pet, ready to rescue her and scoop her up into her pocket. But the enormous human got there first. He picked the little girl up, jumped up onto his scooter, and rode off in a cloud almost as big as any dust storm. And the last Josie saw or heard of the little girl, she was still screaming. Oh my! I didn't realize that Josie wanted a pet girl. Isn't that funny?
It is. Why would she like to have a pet girl?
I don't know, but it's really interesting. I think it would be hard for Josie to take care of a little girl. But let's see if she changes her mind. Too bad, Josie thought sadly. Maybe Mama was right. Maybe a pet was not such a good idea. At least, not a cute, red-headed, curly-haired, blue-eyed, freckle-faced little girl. But wait! about that adorable little blue-tongued skink over there on the other side of the gully? Oh yes, it would make a perfect little pet. And it was just the right size to fit into her little pouch. Josie could hardly wait to take it home to show Mama and baby sister. Yay! Josie found a pet after all. I think it'll be easier for Josie to take care of a skink instead of a little girl. Don't you think so, Coco?
Yes, teacher. And a blue-tongued skink is so cool.
It is, isn't it? What do you think Josie needs to take care of her new pet?
Her pet would need food.
That's right. Her pet would need food, water, and a place to live. Do you think her pet has a right to these things?
I think so.
That's right. And Josie needs to provide these needs. See how Josie's pet's needs are connected with its rights? It's the same for all of us. Josie's pet has the right to have a place to live, food, and water. Which of those rights is something that we need too? That's correct. All of them. What do you call those kinds of rights? Yes, those are human rights or children's rights. Let's say that together. Children's rights. Do you remember what a right is like? A right is like a rule that is fair and belongs to each of us just because we are human beings. Isn't it wonderful? I hope you enjoyed our story about Josie and her new pet. Will you share this story with someone who hasn't heard it before? That's great! And remember to share that pets, like us, have rights too. Thank you for joining us in our video today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!